Good morning, guys. What's up? Welcome to the channel. We are out at Lake Havasu, getting ready for the One Bass Arizona Open. Looking forward to getting out here. We got some practice going on for the tournament. We're gonna have a few days out here for practice, and then we're gonna get right into it. Fish 3 days for the tournament. Winner's gonna win a brand new Ranger boat and a bunch of money. We're gonna probably have like 150 boats or so, maybe in that range. So the payout should be pretty good. Summertime event, which is different than a lot of the other Havasu tournaments that we've covered in the past. So should be doing some different types of fishing than we have in the past. Looking forward to getting out here. It's May, and a lot of times in May you get a lot of bites, but we're still gonna have to find those big ones. So we're gonna get out there, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna try to figure these Havasu fish out. Let's go. All right, so I do have some experience out here in May. The bite can be pretty fun out here in May. You can catch some topwater fish, you can catch jerkbait fish, you can catch jig fish. You can catch fish on a lot of different things, but the key to this event is gonna be trying to figure out how to catch those bigger than average fish. I think a crankbait could be a player. I think a swim bait could be a player. I think there's gonna be a lot of ways that you can catch them, but trying to figure out how to catch those 4-pounders to try to get yourself as close to 20 pounds is gonna be key. I think that 20 pounds is gonna be a big weight for this event, where 20 pounds is still always a big weight, but not quite as big in the wintertime, because you can catch some of those mega bags in the wintertime. I don't think you're gonna see any of those mega bags for this one because all these fish are gonna be post spawn. But we're gonna go find out. Maybe we can get onto something special and make a run at this thing. But that's gonna be the key. That's gonna be what we're working for. Got one on the buzzer. Get out of those toolies though, man. Oh, did it get me on? Nope, he's still on there. He's still on there. Smallmouth on the buzzbait. See ya. Well, we got one on the buzzer. Dual molds buzzbait with the 6 cents whale on there. I think I need to go with the bigger whale on there, but got one on the buzzer. All right, so we started off throwing the old buzzer and got ourselves a fish. Not a big one, but it's a start. It means they're eating something on the top. I think if the buzzbait bite was really good, we would have gotten more bites than just the one so far. I've made a lot of casts, fished a couple different areas with the buzzbait. So I think that if this bite was really happening, I would have gotten, you know, at least some slaps, some blow-ups, caught a few fish. Fishing in the right areas, just not really happening. But you just never know with the buzzbait. It could just get you a big bite in the morning and really set your day up. So it's worth giving it some time. And we're gonna keep the topwater on us all through practice, because topwater is just a great way to get a big fish. But we're not gonna live and die by topwater, because you can definitely die throwing topwater. There we go, another one. Another little guy on the buzzer. A little one. But he choked it though. Choked it. There we go. It's a little bit better, finally. A little bit better. Well, there's definitely a buzzbait bite up here. Skinny guy, man. Skinny. Well, guys, not a bad start to the morning. Caught a few fish. None of them were big by any means. One of them might have been something you could be okay with taken into weigh-in. So we still got work to do. The buzzbait wasn't the first thing and last thing that we're gonna throw on this trip. We're up in the river right now. Just fishing this area because I haven't fished the river very much this time of year. So I just want to check things out, see what it's like, see how the grass is, see how the tules are, see how the water level is. Water level doesn't look as down as it was. It looks like the water's come up probably since the last tournament that was here, because they were all talking about the water being down. So it looks like it's come up a little bit because there's plenty of tules in the water. Nothing looks kind of like on dry land. The water level is still down a little bit, but I don't think it's as bad as what the guys were saying at the MLF event. Chatterbaiter. Chatterbait. Well guys, we're in the backwater and we just caught one on a chatterbait. It's kind of dirty back here, which is kind of odd. I don't know if it's because it's been windy and this area is kind of open to the wind and it got blown out, because I know there was some wind here yesterday or the day before, something like that. So I don't know if that's got something to do with it, but just working our way through this backwater and got a little 2-pounder on the chatterbait. Never felt the bite, just loaded up, and then my line was going out into open water and luckily got it in. Almost probably would have broke me off if I wouldn't have picked up my trolling motor, because it was wrapped around my trolling motor. Got one. Right on that wind blown area of the tules right there. That's a good one. That's a good one. We could weigh that guy in. That guy was just waiting for that thing to come into the tules. Actually made a bad cast and it was going right into the tules and caught this guy. So he's got something weird on his lip, you guys. Check that out. It's gross. Well, he got a little 3.5-er. So that chatterbait fish that I caught made me think that flipping might be a good idea, because that fish ate as the chatterbait was going into the tules. I was literally going to get hung up in the tules. So I decided to put something on that I could pitch into those tules, thinking maybe I could get more bites, and maybe these fish actually don't want to chase that chatterbait. I just ended up catching that one because it was literally going into that tule patch. That's a good one. Good little flip fish. 6-cent prawn, guys. Ow. 6-cent prawn, got him. Well, so far flipping's produced a bite. The first bite I got on it, I didn't catch. The second one I did catch. The first one bit, pulled, but I don't think it had the hook in its mouth because it pulled my bait off. The second one definitely had that thing hooked. It wasn't going anywhere. This flip bite might be a fun way to catch them up here. Just depends on if I can catch the right quality doing it. Another one on the prawn, guys. Flip bite's good in here. Well, guys, so far so good out here. We got a lot of bites today. I'm guessing we had maybe like 13 pounds, which isn't horrible, but it's not good. That's an average bag. We're gonna need more than that during the tournament for sure, but it's been a fun day so far out here. It's only 1 o'clock, so we've caught a bunch of fish out here, you know, by midday. So we got plenty of time to still fish today, and we're just gonna stay up here in the river and find some different areas and see if we can't, you know, find an area that's got some big ones. Smallmouth. Smallmouth on the spinning rod in the river. Ooh, that's a decent one. That's a decent one. I'd take that one. Little 2.5-er. Not a bad fish right there. Yeah, still on there. 2-pounder. There's bluegill like swimming around right here, and I tossed that thing in there and got bit. There we go. Yeah. Well, guys, this afternoon, after the midday bite, gets pretty darn tough. Not exactly sure what to do to go catch them. Been throwing the buzzbait. I kept flipping, tried to get further in there, and they weren't having it. So not exactly sure what to do, but we got plenty of time to try to figure out a game plan for those fish in the afternoon, midday. But we got work to do on those ones for sure. Another one. Floating worm time. Well, good morning everybody. Another day out here on Lake Havasu. We're gonna fish a whole different area of the lake. Try to see if we can't get ourselves a bigger bite than we did yesterday. Had a fun day out there, caught a bunch of fish, got to flip, got to chatter, got to buzz, got to do a bunch of different stuff. Fun for sure, but we gotta go find some bigger fish. We gotta try to figure out a way to catch some 3 and 4 pounders in order to have ourselves a good event. So that's what we're gonna be working on today. So let's get started and let's get after it. One thing I wanna talk to you guys about real quick is Waterland Fishing Optics. They are a fishing sunglasses company. They make awesome polarized fishing sunglasses. They're gonna help you see into the water and they're gonna help you catch more fish. Out here at Lake Havasu, the water's pretty clear, and having a good pair of sunglasses helps you cut through that glare to be able to see some of that submerged habitat, whether that's man-made structure, brush, grass, whatever. That stuff helps you key in on areas where those fish are gonna be hiding. So head over to waterlandco.com and use discount code LUNA15. It'll save you 15% off. Got one. Chatterbaiter. Ooh, it's a good one too, I think. Good one too, I think. Back of the pocket in the shade. Good sign. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Oh yeah. You're a good one. You're a good one. There's another one with it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a good one. A little 3-pounder. 3-pounder. Well guys, this part of the lake is not fishing very good. I've literally only got 2 fish today. One was a keeper, one was a good one, and then the other one was not a keeper. Been tough so far. It's like mid-morning right now, so we still have a long day to go. But I didn't think it was gonna be this hard to catch fish down here, I really didn't. But we got plenty of time to try to figure them out. I think it's time to start maybe cranking some grass, seeing if they're a little bit deeper. I've been trying to flip and it hasn't been happening. Throwing the top water, it hasn't really been happening. So I think we just got to change the game plan and start doing some different stuff and going out a little deeper, I think. There we go. There we go. Crankbaiter. Feels like a good one too. Feels like a good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. $0.06 crankbait. Pick this color because it looks the closest to bluegill I got in this size. It'll look like a craw, it'll look like a bluegill. Cloud 9 C10 doing work. Good one. Alright guys, well we might have something with the crankbait, which is good. Got a couple bites on it, just covering water, just trying to stay in that 10 to 12 foot range. I might have gotten some short bites as well that I didn't talk about on camera. but the crankbait is something that can get big bites here. My first fish on the crankbait was a good one. That one was a rat. But if we can get 5 good ones, we'll have a good bag, and the crankbait does that here. Boom! There we go. There we go. That's a good one. We take that one to weigh in any day of the week. Thought this guy was a striper at first. He hit it and just started running. It was crazy. But that's a good fish right there. The crankbait might be the deal. We might catch some small fish, but if we can catch ones like this guy, we're gonna be in a good spot. I feel like I can catch some fish on the crankbait if I just put it in my hand and cover water. I'd rather it be a little bit more specific. Like, I'd rather be able to dial it in a little bit better, like what those fish are sitting on, because the last 2 were basically random. Caught one going into a little back pocket, and then I caught one main lake. I'd rather it be able to be dialed in. So I'm just gonna have to work on that. I think I'm gonna keep the crankbait in my hand and try to figure out what it is that's getting those fish to go. I don't really want it to be a random deal, because that just means I got to put it in my hand and go, where I'd rather be able to go spot, 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 or grass or something like that. Catfish. Well, guys, it's a grinder type of a day out here today. I am not on them in this section of the lake. We've caught some good fish today, but the numbers just aren't there. We need to be able to get more bites than what we got today. I don't know if I would have been doing some of this in the morning, if that would have made a difference instead of doing the topwater stuff. But the topwater is a good way to get a big bite. So I might have to spend a morning doing some of this little bit deeper stuff, like crankbait and stuff like that in the morning, just to see if I can generate more bites in the better time of day. Well guys, productive day overall. It was a grinder of a day. It was just one fish here, one fish there. Couldn't really pattern anything. The crankbait deal was just run bank and get a bite here, get a bite there. Finally got something going on the points with the split shot. Had a little crawbait tied on there. I think that's gonna be a little bit of a player when it gets tough. This place is gonna get beat up over the next few days, and I think something like that is definitely gonna be a player come the tournament. I think something finessey to get some of those smallmouth to go. They're not easy to catch. They're not as active as a largemouth for sure. But we got more time, more practice days ahead. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Out on Lake Havasu today, getting ready for the One Bass Arizona Open. Looking forward to fishing. Fishing's been okay so far. It's been a little bit tougher than I expected it to be. Usually this time of year, it's really fun. I think it's just gotten a lot of pressure because it's been having a lot of tournaments out here, so I think that's got the fishing a little bit messed up, where when I've come out here in the past, it hasn't really been like that. There hasn't been as much pressure, and the bite's been pretty fun. I anticipate today to be kind of a grinder type of a day. I'm gonna be fishing in the big bowl, is what I call it, and sometimes the fishing in the bowl can be super tough, but the winning fish live in this part of the lake. So I need to try to find a way to catch them in this part of the lake, because if I do, I can have a really good tournament. Well guys, that was the first cast with the old Divine swim bait. I finally saw a school of fish, and this guy had it on that drop, which is good. It's a decent one, little skinny post spawn fish. 6 cents Divine swim bait, custom USA rod, Lake Havasu largemouth. Pretty good, what's up?
Good, how's the fishing?
Not very good, just caught one so far.
You fishing a tournament or just?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm with California Fish and Wildlife. I'm just checking fishing licenses.
Yep.
I'd assume no fish on board?
No.
Just
And my name's on the other side.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Take care, good luck with the tournament.
Thank you, appreciate it.
That's me through Friday, right?
Yeah.
Solo?
We get paired up for the tournament, but I'm out here, yeah, by myself. Thank you. I think I get stopped out here in Lake Havasu every time I come out here this time of year. I have a feeling it just, they have so much stuff going on the lake that they just come out here and stop everybody. But when I come out here with my family, I get stopped. When I come out here for a tournament, I get stopped. I guess it's a good thing that there's eyes out here making sure it doesn't get too stupid. Well guys, scoped that striper. It's the wrong kind. And that's the frustrating part, is there's so many striper in this lake that it's hard to know which ones are bass and which ones are the striper. The stripers are usually all schooled up, but I did catch that largemouth earlier, and that fish was in a school. So the smallies can school up, the largemouth can school up. It just makes it really difficult to be able to know which ones to fish for and which ones not to fish for. Well guys, this stuff sucks out here. This is not good fishing. This part of the lake can be where the tournament gets won out of, but these fish are extremely hard to catch. I'm not really sure if they're in the grass, if they're in the man-made structure, but it's super tough. It's hard to scope because your boat's constantly moving. It's like glass out here for the most part, but they're boat wakes and they're crossing you up, and it makes it really hard to stay on your target and stuff like that. But I'm gonna grind it out up here just to see if I can find some sort of bite, get something going out here. But it's pretty tough. Well, we caught one on a split shot, but it was not the right size whatsoever. We gotta do some better stuff than that. That's not tournament quality fish, that's for sure. Well guys, it's pretty hot out here today. The cameras keep shutting down because it's too hot. Missed some fish catches because of that. Been catching a couple fish on the split shot. Caught a fish on a drop shot. The drop shot fish was a better quality fish. It was on the 6 cents party minnow. Good little bait to drop shot for sure. It was designed to do that. Good little tail on it. Doesn't take a lot of movement to get that tail going. But real tough out here. Real hot, not a lot of wind. The evening bite's starting to turn on, I think. I think that's partially why I'm starting to get a few bites, but at least it gives us something to do in the heat of the day when it's slack calm, because at least we're getting some bites right now. Got one on the popper. Got one on the popper. Well guys, at least we got a bite. It was in the back of a pocket with some toolies. That is the key for the topwater for sure. Back of the pocket with some toolies. That's what it takes to get the largemouth usually. I don't get many topwater bites without toolies nearby. Sometimes you can get the smallies that come up on the main lake points, but the smallies don't seem to be very active this trip. You can catch them here and there, but they're hard to catch consistently, and it's hard to catch the bigger ones. Cameras were too hot again, and just caught a largemouth on this jig that I made up. Tied it with some round rubber and some purple silicone and some green pumpkin silicone. Arky style jig, nice little jig, 1/2 ounce. Arkies are good around the grass, so that's why I have it. There's a lot of grass just scattered around, but good little 2.5 pound largemouth. Nothing giant or anything like that, but casted it up there, ate it right away, and got it in the boat. But it's been a grinder, guys. I'm gonna give this all I got until the very end, and we'll see how it goes. provoke. 97. Got the largemouth. Guys, everything's just random. Everything is just random. I can't get a pattern to go. It's kind of frustrating. It's just like I get a bite here, get a bite here. Right now I'm just purely like junk fishing. We're just gonna have to, we might just have to do that. Just might have to see how things go. Good morning, everybody. It is time to go fishing. We're back on Lake Havasu. We're gonna run to another part of the lake. We fished all over this lake so far, and some things are starting to kind of come together. Still not getting the quality of fish that I need, but we are out here for the One Bass Arizona Open. Looking forward to getting out here, doing some fishing, trying to figure out how to catch these big largemouth and smallmouth bass that Lake Havasu has to offer. The size has been a little bit down. I've caught a couple solid fish. No giants to speak of, but we got it today and tomorrow to try to figure it out. Little tiny largemouth. That's not what I expected to catch over here. I thought we'd catch some smallies right here, but got ourselves a little largemouth on the top water, dogma. That's not gonna keep, so that doesn't help us. Well, I pulled out the jig and got a bite pretty quick. It's still the morning time. I wanted to throw some stuff on these points in the morning to see if that bite was better. I don't think that fish was a keeper by any means, and even if it is, it's definitely not the right kind. But it gives us an indication that maybe these smallmouth want to bite on these points in the morning. But then I have to decide, am I gonna do that, or am I gonna run some top water in the morning for some largemouth? I think the largemouth thing would be better, but we still have a little bit of a time to see. We might be able to do both. Just run some of that backs of the cuts with the grass for the top water with the largemouth, make a few casts on the points, and maybe we'll be able to do both. Well, we just got bit again on the jig way off this point, which is a good sign. I felt it, and then he just started swimming upwards. I never got a good hook in him, which is fine. But so far, this one spot produced a couple smallies. This might be something worth doing. There we go. Finally caught a good one. Decent little one right there. I don't know, 2 pounds. Not bad. Well, guys, it's definitely not wide open out here, but we've gotten some bites today. That last smallmouth on the jig was good. I got 3 jig bites in that area. One was not a keeper. Then the other one I saw was a keeper. It came off right by the boat. And then that last one was one that would be okay to weigh in. I definitely want to find some more stuff like this. I don't know if there's like a big giant flat that goes out into the main lake, but these fish weren't on the flat. They were on the sides of it, like kind of going into these little cuts and into the actual cove. So hopefully I can fish around and find some more stuff like that, or find a better bite and get some, 3 to 4 to maybe some 5-pound fish and really make a run at this thing. Well guys, we finally got a good smallie out here, throwing the split shot. Casted it out a little bit deeper than I have been, and I think that made a difference. I think that one hit me twice, and I missed it the first cast back over there, and then caught it. So hopefully that's a player. If that's something I'm gonna get another good bite doing, then I'm gonna probably stop doing that until the tournament. All right guys, well I think it's time to put the split shot away. Caught another good one out deep. So I think that that's definitely something we're gonna have to do during the tournament. A little bit deeper than I anticipated, and those fish just end up being there. They just pick it up. You don't feel the bite. You just feel that heaviness, and you kind of hold it there. And then eventually you start to feel that pull, and then you set the hook a little bit, and then you just got to fight them back to the boat. Those are good quality fish. That last one might have been pushing 4, probably 3.5 for sure. But those are tournament quality fish for right now. So I'm happy with those. It's time to put that thing away. Well, we just registered for the tournament. I was already signed up, but you got to come in and register to make sure that they got all your information right, put where you're staying, put your truck, your boat, your electronics, all that kind of stuff. But we are all registered. And once again, the GoPros got too hot and couldn't film a whole lot. The GoPros do okay in the heat if there's wind. If there's no wind, they overheat really fast, and it's funny because they all kind of go out at the same time. I got 3 GoPros on the boat and they all start beeping, and I know all of them are gonna go pretty quick. But overall, it was a successful day. The split shot thing is doing well for me. I'm able to kind of just go around on these different points and catch some of those smallmouth. Right now, I think the game plan is gonna be run some top water, hopefully get a couple big largemouth, and then go and try to get some big smallmouth. And then if we can do that, then we might go back up shallow and try to get another big largemouth. I don't know that I can get a real giant smallmouth doing what I'm doing, but there's a chance that you can go up shallow and get a real big largemouth that can put you above and beyond that 15-pound mark, which is what you're gonna need if you wanna win. You can do really well with 15 pounds a day, but it's gonna be hard to do that. Not all these smallmouth, they're 3 pounds, not all the largemouth are 3 pounds. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a grinder type of a tournament, I think. What's up guys, welcome to the final day of practice for the One Bass Arizona Open. We're fishing for a boat and some cash out here in Lake Havasu. Looking forward to the day and looking forward to trying to expand on what we've already found. Unlike most practices for Lake Havasu, I have a game plan going into this tournament, and we've caught fish during practice, which is cool. It's been really hot out here. Haven't got all the fish catches on camera because the GoPros are shutting down. But today we got some wind, so hopefully that will keep them cool and we'll be able to film most of the day. So the first area I went to wasn't very good. I've had good success there in the past, so I wanted to check it on the last day of practices to see if those fish were set up in the same way. If they're in there, they're not wanting to eat the way I wanted to catch them, so we're gonna write that area off. I had good success there on a buzzbait in the past and it just didn't work out this trip, but I didn't want to check it too early. I wanted to check it right before practice was over to see if they were there and if they were doing it, because it'd be a great way to catch some good fish. So I don't want to beat up on the fish that I found already and plan to go to in the tournament. So we're trying to do some off the wall stuff, and we have a little bit of wind blowing, and I started throwing a little swim bait on a spinning rod and saw some things that I liked. Not sure if I got the fish catches on camera or not, but we caught a few fish, saw some come up on it, and I think that's definitely something we could do in the morning and during the day if the wind blows. I think that swim bait draws those fish up, and whether they commit or not, who knows. I had some midday topwater blowups yesterday, and I think I could probably throw that swim bait and go and catch those in the tournament. So I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind as well. So one thing that I did today that's a little bit different than what I've done in the past is I've been rigging up throughout the day for stuff that I know I'm gonna use in the tournament. So like if I decide, okay, I'm not gonna throw this anymore, and if I need to put new line on there, I spool up new line, I rig on the bait, and I get it ready to go, and I set it aside so it's not gonna be used again today at all. I'm hoping that I'll streamline the process tonight after the meeting and everything like that, and I'll have a lot less to do. There's times where I've been up super late on these eves of the tournament, and it's just kind of a grind getting everything ready to go that at one time. So I spread it out. I got 4 rods rigged up right now, and those are the ones I'm primarily going to be throwing come tournament time. Well, that was pretty cool. If that buzzbait bite turns on during the daytime, that's a great way to catch a big one during the day. I just gotta time my day, I think, appropriately, and I think I could have the chance for a pretty decent bag. It's all gonna be timing based. It's gonna be decisions. It's not gonna be easy. I think we'll catch fish, but I don't know. I don't know what size we're gonna get. Look at that bluegill. All right, what's up guys? Day one bass, Arizona Open out here on Lake Havasu. They just called boat number 1. We're boat number 20, so we're gonna get ready to go. Got a game plan. We're gonna go out there and try to catch some big largemouth, big smallmouth, come in with the bag and have a good start to this tournament. There we go. There's one. Yeah. Yeah. That's all right. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
There we go. Choked that thing, man.
Good sign.
On the board.
On the board. Good job.
All right, we are on the board with one. Buzzbait got it. First fish of the morning. We just lost another one on the buzzbait a second ago, but it's all right. We're gonna get more bites. There's one.
There you go. Get that buzzbait on fire. I got it.
Little one.
Yeah. It sounded like he was bigger. It sounded like he was a lot bigger than flashes.
Keeps though. That's a better one.
Oh yeah.
That's a better one.
Buzzbait in open water?
No, this is a popper.
Oh.
Get ready. It's a good one. Stay on fish.
Big smallmouth.
Come on, come on, come on. There we go.
That's a fat smallmouth.
That's a beast. There we go.
Good smallmouth. Right on.
I got it now.
You got it? Yeah.
All right, so we got ourselves a good smallie to add to the box. We need 2 more to have our limit and then start culling. Caught 2 fish on the same point. One was a short and one was a good smallie. Here we go. It's a good one. That's just a keeper.
Nice, nice, nice.
All right, we got 4. It'd be nice to have that last one though. There we go. Yeah.
Bouncing?
Nah, net it, net it. There we go, we got 5.
Good job. Man, that buzzbait's killing him.
All right, we got ourselves a limit by 7 o'clock, which is awesome because now it's time to fish for some good ones. Trying to get that bag up. We definitely need to cull a couple of them for sure. And I think we can do that. Got him that time. Came back and got it. Well, we got our first coal for sure. Oh yes.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh yeah, that's a huge coal.
Yep.
You're
knocking them dead today.
I didn't know it was that big.
I gotta get on the ball here.
There we go. That's the split shot.
Oh, the split shot?
It's a good one. Get the net, get the net, get the net. Coming up. Don't stab it.
Getting it out of the way.
Stay on fish. There we go. Yes.
Nice one. Jeez. Good job. Nice smallmouth. On a split shot?
Yeah. All right, guys, we've got our limit. We've culled a couple times. We're sitting right around 14 pounds, I think. We need to try to make a day out of today. We got the south wind blowing. We could really catch them out here today if they cooperate.
That one?
Yeah. The what's it called? Split shot again.
Oh, the split shot again.
I'm gonna need the net on this one.
All right. Nice, that one. What did it just cough up?
Looks like a little baby bluegill. Stay on there, man.
Smallmouth sure love to fight.
Come on, stay on, man. There we go.
Decent one. Not as big as the other ones, but still a good one.
We'll see if he cools. I don't think he's gonna.
You're doing like it's a light Carolina rig, huh?
Yeah.
It's always the one that's on the back.
There's one.
Chatterbait again?
Yeah.
Nice one.
There we go.
Oh, look at that, the bait fell out.
There we go. All right, so we just culled again. We're up above 15, I think, based on what my scale says, so hopefully it's accurate, because that's a decent bag for this time of year. I think they're chewing today, so I think the weights are going to be a little higher than expected, but I still think that 15 to 16 pound range is still going to be a solid bag for today. But we got more work to do. We need to go and catch us a big one. There we go. Chatterbait again. I got it. There's one. I don't know. Nah. Not gonna help. All right, guys. We got a good bag going so far. Looks like we have maybe right around 16 pounds if my scale's accurate. This is the first time using the scale to do my fish and everything like that. So hopefully that's what we got, because that'll be a good good way to start off the tournament. Hey, there's Mike Pua.
You get him, man?
What's your channel, dude?
Lake to Offshore. Check it out.
Up next, boat 20, Matthew Luna, fishing with Aldo Gonzalez. 5 fish, total weight coming. Only 5, right? You checked, all right. Total weight today, not bad, 1593, right in the hunt. 15 a day is probably gonna get a check, so keep going.
What's up, guys? Day 2, One Bass Arizona Open out here on Lake Havasu. We caught them okay yesterday. We had just under 16 pounds, and I thought that that was gonna put us in a good spot, but we're in 40th place with 16 pounds. Not a bad start, but we need to back it up today, and I think we'll move up. I think it's gonna be tougher fishing today. The weather conditions are a lot different. Yesterday we had some wind, we had some humidity, and I think the topwater bite really turned on. Today, high skies, no sun, not a lot of wind, so we're gonna have to adjust. We're gonna have to fish the conditions that we have in front of us, and hopefully capitalize on some big smallies on points. That's gonna be the game plan to start off, and then we're just gonna have to figure it out as we go. All right, guys, well, we got a late flight, so we're just waiting for blast off. We got about 20 boats to go until it's time to go. Looking forward to getting out there. Looking forward to hopefully catching some more topwater fish like we did yesterday. We're gonna need to catch them again. I think consistency is gonna play a big role. If we can catch another 15, 16 pounds, I think we're gonna move up in the standings. I can't imagine everyone's gonna back up those weights again today. I just think it's gonna be a tougher day overall.
Boat 20, Matthew and Ralph, thank you.
we go. Fish. No, it gets bigger. It extends out. It extends out.
Oh,
Yeah. Come on, get in the net.
once he sees that net, he
There we go. Yes, that's a good start.
That's a heavy baby there, boy.
Stop moving. There we go. That's a good start. All right, we got a good smallie in the box. We're behind schedule from yesterday. We had a limit by this time yesterday, but we got one fish. We got one good one. We need 4 more just like that one, and we'll have ourselves another good bag. There we go. Stay on, man. Stay on. Stay there.
That boat boy.
Here. There we go. Nice job. Nice job. We got 2.
He getting underneath the boat.
Number 2. All right, so we got 2 in the box. It's gonna be finesse kind of a morning. Did the reaction bait topwater stuff, and not even a single blow up, not even a single bite. So I think the bites just changed from yesterday, so we got to adjust. Can't live and die on the topwater, can't live and die on that stuff. I got these other fish out on these points that I've been catching, so we're gonna go out there and kind of try to grind out a limit, finessing them. There we go. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Totally laid me right on you. Sorry about that. Short, fat guy. All right, so we got 3 in the boat. We gotta have 5 for sure, and we need to cull out at least that last one, and we'll have an okay bag. I just think it's a lot tougher today. Bites are few and far between. We gotta finesse them. So I have a feeling the whole field's gonna feel this, but people are still gonna catch them. So we got our work cut out for us, and we got some culling to do once we get our limit. There's one. That guy came up and ate it when I was reeling it back.
Yeah, they just find it.
All right, so we got 4 in the box. We need to get 5, and then we'll have a small limit, and it'll be time to cull. We definitely have some work cut out for us. It's 9 o'clock, So hopefully we can get that 5th fish here real quick and then get to calling. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it feels like a big one.
Dragging that top there.
This is a big one.
Big small.
Stay on, come on. Oh, it's not that big. I thought it was a big one the way it was fighting, man.
Smaller side hard. There's that whole ring there.
Oh, we got 5, but that thing felt like... Well, guys, we got our limit. Small little limit, 10-pound limit. But we got to Colin. We got to get to Colin. We need to probably cull at least 3 of our fish in order to have a decent bag. There we go. It's gonna be a smallie, I think. Damn, come on. Let's get in the boat. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Grab your rod, grab your rod. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, it's coming up. Come on, man.
That's a heavy dude there.
There we go. Got him in the eyeball. Well, we got the cool one. All right, one more cast. There we go. I'm not sure. It might, Cole. Nah, maybe. I don't know. There's another one with it. Drop your drop shot down. Huh? Drop a bait down. There's one with it. It's bigger too. Drop it down.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't call. He doesn't call.
Got Matthew Luna, boat 20, fishing with Ralph Wells. Went out for 5 fish, got 5. Let's go. Total weight coming. Way to bring in 5, Matt. This will be the last tournament I bring that up, okay?
Okay, hey, when you screw up, you kind of have to deal with it.
Total weight today, 14. 20, 14, 20. Give you a total of 30, 13. Go tomorrow, guys.
What's up, guys? Final day, One Bass Arizona Open out here on Lake Havasu. We're sitting in 40th place right now. Had 16 pounds day 1, 14 pounds day 2. And if you would have told me I had that weight going into day 3, I would have thought for sure I would have been in better than 40th place. These guys are smashing them out here, so we got our work cut out for us. The weights are super tight, so we're definitely within check range. We got to go out there and at least put a 15-pound bag together to have a chance. Weights fell off a little bit yesterday, and I anticipate that happening today. I think today's going to be a little bit of a grind. All 3 days have had different weather situations that we got to deal with. Low pressure system started the day 1, and it was really good fishing. And then yesterday was a slack calm for most of the day, so we had to adjust and fish those conditions. And then today we got some wind, so I'm hoping that that'll fire up these fish on this final day, and it won't be as much of a grind as I'm anticipating it being. So we're gonna go out there, we're gonna try to get our 5 fish and try to have a good limit. Yeah, I just got bit over there. There we go.
Both with them?
Yeah, I was just kept them coming. Just keep them coming. There we go. Hold on, Mom. There we go. Yes, yes.
You on that side of you?
No, you're fine. Let's go on the other side. Come on, just get in the boat. You're gonna go back in the water later. Come on, come on, come on.
I like that. Go back down.
Get him, get him, get him. There we go.
Good job.
There we go.
Good find.
There it is. There we go. Nice job. Nice job. Not a giant, but we'll take him. All right, we're sitting on 4 right now. They're not very big. We got 1 3-pounder, and we need to get that 5th one, and then we need to cull a bunch if we can. There we go. Did you break off? Five babies. Is he gonna measure? Probably will. All right, well, we just caught our 5th fish, but we threw it back because it was bleeding. And we will not cash check if that fish is in our bag, because if we have that fish in our bag and it ends up being dead, we lose a ½ pound. So it's just not worth it. So we put it back. Could come back to bite us if we don't have 4, or if we only come in with 4, but we got most of the day to get 1 more fish to have our limit. So we both felt that it was the right call to let that fish go, and hopefully we get another bite here soon. Hell yeah. Hard. Fucking coming right to the boat. Get ready for the fight to start. There we go. Nice job. Nice job. Found it. Whatever it takes, man.
I see him swim under us and right over there.
There we go. We got 5. There we go. It's small. It's small. I don't think he's gonna help. Yeah, he ain't help. He's not gonna help at all, right? No way.
That could have been a 6-pounder.
There we go. Sounds good. There we go. better one. Nope, maybe not.
Our smallest is almost 2 pounds.
All right, so Matt Luna is weighing in his bag. Says he's got 11 pounds. Thought he was going to do a lot better today, but he just couldn't put it together, I guess. But I'm proud of him anyway. 3 limits of bass.
Boat 40, Matthew Luna, fishing with John Riggs. Matthew, how are you, sir?
Doing well, doing well.
Awesome. 5 fish today weighing 1178. That gives you 4151 and 4085 for your triple. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you at Lake Mead.
Yep, I'll be there.
Awesome, buddy. Receipts right there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you as always. All right, boat 47, Logan McDaniel, fishing with Michael.